It's
Hey, what's going on, M.A.D. C3 family? What's your mindset? What's your attitude? What's your determination? Hey, are you committed? Are you doing things with consistency? And will you do them to completion? Hey, I'm reaching out to y'all. I know it's been a minute, and I always say it's been a minute because, see, I have to put in work in the back so that I can make sure that before I come out here and I'll be before you, anytime I get on a live video, that I'm able to give you what's in me and pour out to you everything that God has given to me to give back to you. Hey, so today's topic is the field of play. And I know it's not football season yet, and basketball season is still underway. They in the playoffs. But there's somebody right now that understands the concept of the field of play. So whether it's on the football field, whether it's on a diamond, whether it's in the octagon, whether it's on the track, whether it's in the boardroom, whether it's in the church house, whether it's in your house, or whether it's just your daily living, you're in the field of play. So a crash course about football, because see, I played football, I got a lot of friends that play football, and there's some rules that you need to know about the game. See, the rules of the game is that you're on the field, and on the field, you got a left sideline, you got a right sideline, you got an end zone on one end, and you got an end zone on the other end. But see, you only get designated one end zone that counts towards your scoring on this field. Anything outside of the sidelines is considered out of bounds, and you take yourself out of the field of play. So I put a verse up there. It's in 1 Corinthians 9th chapter 26 verse. And see, it says this, not verbatim, but I want you to go read it for yourself. But he says, you know what? I train my body. I train my body, not only that, so that it can perform the way that it's supposed to perform. But he also says, I'm focused in doing it. And as a boxer, I'm not just doing shadow boxing. I'm not just punching at the air. I'm focused that I'm hitting my target. So that what I preach to you and what I teach to you, that whenever that time's come, that I don't find myself being disqualified by the same things that I try to share with everybody else. I know what you're saying, Greg. What does that mean? Well, who am I to talk to you? Yep. My name is Greg Jenkins. I'm from a small town called Jasper, Texas. Our biggest store was a Walmart. Back in the day, Walmart wasn't even a big thing. We had a place called Wieners, and those that tune in that's from my hometown, you realize, you know what U-Save was. You remember how H-E-B was the place to go do all your shopping at. But see, this one little guy named Greg Jenkins, find myself just a couple weeks ago in a country called Dubai. Find myself in one of the tallest buildings in the world. How did I get from Jasper, Texas to Dubai? The answer is, I continue to stay in the field of play. A lot of you allow people to push you out of bounds. A lot of you got dreams that you're giving up on because somebody has called a timeout on the other side. And when they called a timeout, you went to your huddle, and guess what? When they called time back in, you stayed in the huddle. You forgot that you were still in the game. Some of you are sleeping. Some of you have given up on going out and training your body, training your life, training your household, training the people that you love, training everything that you need so that they can perform the way that they were meant to perform. That the gifts that God has given you, that they will produce more when He comes back. Some of you decided to allow people to call a timeout in your life. See, we understand in the field of play, you're going to have some opposition. In basketball, you have an opposing team. See, it wouldn't be no fun if you could just go make the basket all by yourself. It wouldn't be no fun if you were playing football and wasn't nobody else on the field but you. And all you had to do was run from one end to the other end. After a while, you know what? It's going to get boring to you. But see, guess what? God changed all of that. See, he knew for you to be the greatest person that you are, he had to put some adversity in your life. He had to put some things in your life to come to be a barrier between you and the goal so that you can appreciate it once you got to the goal. See, in football, you have a whole nother team, and their whole mission in life is to keep you from getting to your goal. But that's what makes it joyous, because see, you realize once you first got hit and it didn't kill you, you realize, like, guess what? I was meant for this. See, some of you woke up this morning, you went to an interview, and the first interview that you just bombed it. You didn't give your best when you showed up. You was nervous, you was unprepared, and you didn't get the job. So then you was thinking like, well, it must not be meant to be. Some of you went and started your own business, and you tried to share it with your loved ones and the people closest to you. And some people replied back, some people won't reply. Some people will say, well, I'll check it out. And you trying to share with them something good, because not only are you excited about it, it's about you know what the benefit is because you've used it yourself. But because they didn't reply back, and because they told you they were going to try it, but that could be next year, 10 years down the road, or another time, then guess what? You took their no, you took their delay, you took it personal, and guess what? You put yourself in a timeout. You took yourself out of the field of play. Family, you still got time on the clock. As long as God is breathing good air in you and you able to breathe it back out, you got time on the clock. The question is, are you allowing people to put timeouts on you? Because see, one thing about these sports, every team only gets a certain number of timeouts. And it's very crucial on when they use them and when you use yours. Are you calling timeout when you ain't even tired and it's not even crucial and you're wasting your timeouts? Are you allowing other people to call timeouts, but then when you come out, you let them put up a game plan to stop you, vice you make them wish that they would have saved that timeout till later on? I'm telling you right now from my heart, quit letting people steal your dreams. See, what y'all don't know, and I'm going to make it very clear to you, shout out to the people that's on my team. Shout out to the M.A.D C3 family. Shout out to those that have my back regardless. Because see, what y'all don't know is what I'm finna share with you. I posted some pictures on Dubai. I posted some pictures of me having a great time. But see, just like you all, I still go through adversity. It's not all good, as like some people would say. See, I've been battling little health issues myself. And I'm not telling you this because I need anybody out there to feel sorry for me. But see, when I first landed off the plane in Dubai, I spent the first 3 days laid up in a hospital with IVs on me. And I had a choice to say, you know what, get on the plane and come back home. Or say, God, you know what, I understand the process and I'm going to take this time out. But since I'm over here, I'm going to make it count. How I'm going to make it count? I'm going to pray harder. How I'm going to make it count? While I'm laid up in here, I'm going to read your word because you said I can stand on your promises. How I'm going to make it count? When I send these photos back to encourage someone to say, no matter if you came from a small town like Jasper, Texas, guess what? You can make it anywhere in the world. You can put them on a map. for something that's greater than the negatives that people like to put in the news. See, I want you to know that there's a whole lot in life that's out there waiting for you. Stay in the field of life. And I know this is going long because I realize that this may be my last video. And I don't take it for granted. If God calls me home today, I don't want you to be able to tell nobody that I did not tell you to stay in the field of life. Get out there, give everybody all you got. Don't hold nothing back. Quit giving up on yourself. Leave all your options on the table. Push every day. And then when you feel you can't push no more, realize that he that is in you is greater than he that is in the world. That you know that you can tap into another source to take you to another level. This is your day. Train your body now when nobody's watching you. Train your body now when nobody's motivating you. Train your body now when the camera is not even on you, that when it's time for you to perform, that it will perform the way that it was meant to perform. And that whenever it's time for you to stand your own test on the things that you told to the world, you don't have to worry about being disqualified. You knew that you got up and you gave it your all. So I'm talking to you today as I'm signing off with M.A.D. C3. What is your mindset? What is your attitude? What is your determination? Will y'all be committed in life? Will you do things with consistency? That means this race ain't no sprint. That means that you got to take it step by step, day by day, and just move on. Quit letting the situations of your past, quit letting your current conditions be a jailhouse for you in this game of life. It's just a timeout so that you can get refocused and you can realize your end zone is still waiting on you. Your basket is still waiting on you. Your finish line tape, the Olympics is coming up, it's still waiting on you. Quit letting naysayers knock you off your course. See who really has your back. Surround yourself with positive people of positive influence. And then, after you've been committed, after you've done things with consistency, do it until completion. And then start the cycle all over again. Complete it. And then create a new goal greater than that. Leave a legacy. I'm telling you, I love you today. We talking about the field of play. If ain't nobody told you that you loved, I'm telling you love. If ain't nobody told you that you're important, I'm telling you that you're important. If ain't nobody tell you that you are a winner, I'm telling you you're a winner. If ain't nobody just gave you a hug today, I'm giving you a virtual hug today. So you should have everything that you need to get up off your couch, to get up off your bed, to get up and go do the things that you were meant to do. And if you don't want to take it from me, I dare you. As they would say back in the day, I triple double dog dare you. Get on your knees and look to the sky and says, God, you said you made me. God, you said that everything that you made, you looked at it and you said it was good. God, I'm trusting in you. I'm giving you my life. You said you will fight my battles. You said vengeance is yours. You said that I have not because I ask not, so I'm asking. I triple double dog dare you. After you done tried everything. You done tried listening to the social groups, Some of you done tried alcohol. Some of you done tried drugs. Some of you done tried NBC, ABC, whatever that they showing on the news. Some of y'all done tried everything that everybody else has fed you. But you have not tried the word of life. This is Mad C3. This is Gregory Jenkins signing off. What's your mindset? What's your attitude? What's your determination? Be committed, do things with consistency, and do them to completion. I salute you for tuning in. Share this with somebody that needs it. Hey, stay in the field of play. Don't let nobody take you out the field of play. Y'all be blessed.